Hey everyone, I hope everyone is doing okay. And today I will talk about is me, myself, and I. So basically for this new year, I'm gonna be myself because for too long I had been pleasing people, not liking myself, and not take myself seriously enough to love who I am. And I am sick and tired to live in the standard that people want me to be. And I'm sick and tired of it. And for ever since I could remember, like even that child, there probably was some expectation of you to go by. But I know being a kid, you don't think about all this, standards. Would be a good daughter, all that good stuff. Okay, maybe somewhere there are some expectation of you to do. And I'm just being me as usual, kind, sweet, a nerd, all about, and weird as hell, and autistic. And just being who I am. And even at the time I was a child, I didn't know I was autistic, but I knew I was different. Just going to speech therapy, having a counselor, maybe a vocational counselor or something to do with help with work with disabled students or disabled children. Um, learn the social skill, life skill, all that good stuff growing up. And just, you know, you didn't figure out what's going on, but you would notice something weird, different going on. And just knowing me, I'm weird, curious little child, and just always like to learn because I'm such a nerd. Maybe not in the level nerd level, but I'm at a certain level. I'm very curious, and so my nerdy way. And plus, throughout majority of my life, I'm pretty good, do well in my classes, especially in school. A's and B's, always, a good child and stuff. And yeah, just do well. And maybe some part being hard on myself growing up. And just being, different and having having so many stigma around your marginalization, basically being black and being autistic. There's a whole lot of stigma around my disability because a lot of people are not educated enough about autism because it's so filled with stereotype. Oh, you good in math and all this stuff, and now because I was good at math because I like math. Math just come easier to me for some reason, but and I guess my family member kind of stereotyped me a little because come autistic, be good such and such, which is true. But I think my family member may have stereotyped me because I'm autistic, and that be autistic and you this and that and all that stuff. And I think I trying to live up to that standard, but it do not work well. And plus, knowing now, not every autistic person is the same, which I know now. And just growing up, just how to get a person who teach me life skill, how to cook, how count money, all that stuff, and plus knowing my butt, I count a little bit like a smart ass. Carl was. And I'm like, well, I gotta do all this. I gotta do all this nonsense. And know who I am, just sweet, kind, always willing to help out, and just being weird as hell growing up, and just being weird, and you don't think about all that pressure you had to live up to growing up, and throughout my life, I was fine, to be myself. But till middle school, high school, thing kind of like um, went a little bit downhill because one, I don't know about my diagnosis. I was 10, which I wasn't bad. I wasn't like tripping or nothing. I was like, okay, I have a disability. I would chill with it. But then at the same time, as I got older, I kind of feel like ashamed of my disability and wish I never had it. Of course, due to my internalized ableism, experiencing growing up, and people always pray for me, you know, hope I overcome my disability. And if I be honest, I used to believe that I could overcome my disability. Even me trying to prove to people, it's like I don't let autism define me, all this stuff. Even I trying to challenge it myself to prove people wrong. But I didn't realize it go down my mental health along the way growing up. And I'm probably messed up now because I'm still trying to unlearn the damage that I put myself through, all that. Then, of course, being a black person, and make sure you don't fit in that stereotype, make sure you're not like that stereotype. And I remember trying to maybe probably compare myself with other black people and all this shit, even though I grew up in a black neighborhood. I want to be like these people in my community or in my neighborhood, all this stuff. Um, and of course, people told me, maybe some of my family members told me I like act white. So, yeah. Even despite that, I listen majority of hip hop and R&B and too many old school because my parents listen too many old school. That's why I have some of my songs have, very old school. So, yeah. And basically, like, trying to fit in middle school, high school, trying to blend in, make friends, even though I did not make a lot of friends in middle school and high school. I just have a lot of acquaintances, and that it. And my one friend is my BFF, Tamara, who also a black autistic woman herself, and we been friends since middle school. And that's probably one friend I ever made throughout my life until I got, new friend in college now, who also know the version themselves, so and black, so that really cool. So basically majority of my life, I always want to accept it from people. I was trying to fit in and all this stuff. And then trying to live up to the expectation and standard what people want me to be. And I try to be that. And somehow along the way, I was not happy with myself. And I felt like I live in a lie and I'm not really truly being myself like I'm supposed to. And you autistic, you cannot act a certain way, based around your peers, so you don't be all weird and stuff, and just so you don't feel like the outcast. And plus, it being my family, I love my family. That sometimes I cannot relate to something because I feel out of place, and just for a long time, I felt like out of place. And I felt like I couldn't get things because due to social clue, and of course, you probably know something as a black person. I felt like I may have um, probably not do a good way of doing that. Even though I had probably had switch code a lot because basically growing up, like I had like this person who, teach me like social skills and stuff like that. And she a white woman, her name is Chloe, she kept take care of me ever since I could remember until I graduated from high school. And 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 I know the cultural shock was real. Especially with her children, she got son and daughter. And the way how they talk to her stuff, like like all I talk back to her, all that stuff. When I go on my family side, I can't even do that. I know that's right. You cannot do that. You talk bad, you will get cussed out. So I know the culture shock. And that's why with my counselor, I kind of feel comfortable, but at the same time there was some issue on that side, especially with with that internalized racism. So even though they're a good person, but I think they carry some racial bias in them, like basically, um, it's a long story. So, but she's a good person, but I believe there's some area that she had a little bit of biasy, basically come to race, despite she's a good person. So there one time, okay, I might tell you this. There one time, she visited one of her friends, and they talk about Confederate flag, and I was the only black person there. Yeah, and that was very uncomfortable. I can't get why they're like, oh, they Confederate this and that, but oh, so you put my ancestor for fucking hell. So ooh, I feel, ooh, that, I don't want to see the motherfucker Confederate. Fuck that shit. So, that's a different fucking story. But anyway, so, basically, like, growing up, just, all we want accepted, especially when being around, being autistic, just accept me as I am and all this stuff. Then, along with all that crisis going on. Then I would question my sexuality when I was a teenager. It was a lot going on with me, middle school and high school. Especially in high school because there's a lot of internalized ableism and maybe self hate, um, being too hard on myself, and all this stuff was going on. And at some point in my life, I thought about unaliving myself. Um, but I didn't. And just like for joy in my life, this I always want people to accept me as I am. I always felt like I had to live with people's standard, what people want me to be, and not what I want to be. I'm tired of living that people what they expect out of me, not what I want to expect out of myself. So it was very hard. And I always a people pleaser growing up, try to please everybody and not myself. And I hurt myself at the end when I do shit like that, and I end up being bitter and angry at the same time, and not liking myself. And it's just a lot going on then. But now at 25, I just don't give a damn no more because at the point like you got to accept me, the real me, and that is, and just accept me as I am. Like I'm tired of be somebody. I'm tired of trying to be somebody that I'm not. And it made me think about this song by The Weeknd, "Sacrifice." Even though he talk about, or he talk about his love for a woman that who don't love him back or got some issue. I can't remember what the song was about, but when I think about the song "Sacrifice," I think of as like why I am sacrificing myself to be somebody that I'm not supposed to be. Like I'm sick of tired trying to like live up the standard people want me to be, or what side they want you to be as a woman, be a black person or autistic person or someone have a disability or disabled or someone who bi, etc. Even me trying to unlearn all my biases, being bi, being a black woman, or being a woman, or being autistic. It's a it's a whole lot of learning to do and trying to be myself, and it's a whole lot of going on with me. And now like I'm in therapy, trying to hear for all of my experiences growing up and probably some trauma, but I think I may have healed from it because I have talked it out to my therapist and what I used to feel, and I think I'm healed. And knowing this year, I'm gonna be me 24/7. If people don't like me, they need to kiss my ass. This is the real me. You can't accept it. Oh well, ain't my fucking problem. It's a you problem, not me. Cause God made me as the way I am. So Allah, God, I don't know what different version name of God. He or she made me as I am. All God say that they made me for a reason. They made me for a reason, and I'm gonna cherish that with different experience that I have growing up and get my perspective on where people take it or leave it. Because I can't persuade people. So I'm gonna be me 24/7. And two other people out there who may be like have a similar problem as me, try to be a people pleaser and all this stuff. I'm gonna tell you this. Stop doing it. Just stop doing it. It's gonna take a while to be comfortable in your own skin and not giving a three fuck what people think about you. Cause I know that everybody gonna be self-assured, make sure people like you, who you are, this stuff, be people pleaser. Don't do that no more. From now on, you gonna be you. If people don't like you, tell them to kiss your ass. To kiss your ass. And don't like the way you tell them, fuck them. And you find a couple people who like you, who you are, and not trying to change you. Do not change yourself for nobody else. Be you. I learned that a hard way. Cause too long I try to make people like me. But now people have accept me as I am. The real me. Being bi, being autistic, being a black woman. They gotta accept me as I am. And not putting their biases, their stereotype and standard of me because I'm supposed to be this way. Or just being a woman. Oh my gosh, being a woman. Oh my God. Even though I was a tomboy growing up, and especially some people in my life say, hey, be a little more girly and such. And I'm looking at them like, why I gotta be all that? Even though I am a woman, of course, there's sometimes I want to be cute and shit. But I don't do this shit every fucking day. This is not my fucking style. It's not the real me. That's what I learned. It's not my fucking style. I'll be cute when I want to be cute. While going to the club for my motherfucking birthday. Hell, special occasion, go to the wedding. Different thing. If I want to be cute, I'll be cute. If I don't want to be cute, I don't want to be. Like, okay, like how you see me, fucking sweatpants and shit. Like, that is the real me. If I don't feel like being cute, that fucking okay. If I want to be cute, I'll be cute. I'll be a bad bitch if I feel like it. Okay? So, I'm tired of people telling me how to live my life, though. What career I'm supposed to be in, how I perceive myself, what they think they want out of me, all this shit. I'm not doing that no more. I'm gonna live how I want to fucking live it. My way or the fucking highway. Like, I'm just gonna be me. and you don't like the real me, I don't know what to say to you. Cause I'm not gonna change my way for you. Cause I'm sick of time trying to please people. And also create fucking boundary with people. If people are not respecting your boundary, fuck them too. Like, I had so many people breaking my boundary for maybe too damn long. And plus, I always be nice about it. And plus, I'm not that kind of person that can push people and try to create drama or create, situation. Now, it's not my fucking style. It's just not me. I don't want to cause friction, frustration, and stuff. This is not my style. Like, this is not me. And I don't want to make conflict. That's why I try to avoid shit. Cause, yeah, I just don't like it. It's just not me. And not trying to please others. It's gonna be a little hard, but I'm gonna stop it. It's gonna be myself. And not trying to be used for my kindness. And I have it a lot of time people use me to treat me all kind of way. Cause people treat me like shit when I be kind to them. And I don't like that shit. Or being used. Or be telling straight up like, hey, don't do that around me. But they're to keep disrespecting me. Like really. So for this new year, I'm going to be me. Do what I gotta do. Get my education. Live my life. Continue to put my Patreon and educate people about intersectionality of autism ways and all that good stuff. I'm gonna be me. If I can't please y'all, I can't please every fucking body. I learned it the hard way. And I'm just 20 fucking 5. I'm still fucking living. And you don't like to with me? Oh well. Because there are people around or around the world basically who like to with me. Cause people love the real you, not the fake you. The fake you'll go lose like a fucking friend. Okay? If people see the real you as you are, people will accept you as who you are. And you saw people to fake you, people not gonna like that. I'm sorry. And just be yourself, love who you are, and don't let nobody treat you all kind of way that what they think is normal to them. And don't like the real you, they need to kiss your ass and tell them to fuck off. Okay? Fuck off. And be yourself. Like I be myself. Just be you. 24/7. Okay? Be you. Who the fuck gonna be you? And who the hell gonna be me? Because I will live it. My life until the day I die. If people don't like me, oh well. People gonna like me for who I am. So now I wanna say, have a good day and stay safe. Bye y'all.